It's the Western Michigan Broncos and the Miami Hurricanes. Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with you. Let's check in with our sideline reporter, Holly Rose.
Guys, I caught up with Coach Taylor pregame. He has been motivating his team all week, telling them, you are just as good as this ACC opponent. They've got upset on their mind, and the players told me they want to be the best version of themselves. They believe they belong on this field, and they can play with the best of the best. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. Looking forward to see how this one goes. So Western Michigan's offense will go on the attack first. And last week, you want to talk about a guy using every tool in the bag from the running back position. David, this guy did it.
He was a monster. And I think when you turned on the tape this week, you saw it, man. So many different ways he could hurt you, and he could be a focal point of this offense. The defense, they know well and good of what happened last week. And their first objective this week, Palmer, is to stop that dude.
Yeah, they know the entire offense goes through him. All week long, they've been stressing, tackling, staying in your gaps, waiting at the point of attack, getting as many hats to the football as humanly possible, because you can't shut this guy down. You can only hope to contain him, but what a challenge this defense faces today.
So already a challenge on this opening drive. It's 3rd and 9. From the gun, wants to pass. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming. And the Broncos send out the punt unit. Looks it in. Slips through the line. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. The Hurricane offense will get its first crack at it now. And here comes Darian Mensah, the incoming transfer out of Duke. Something to watch in this game. Will he be able to attack this secondary, particularly the one corner that has had his share of issues? They'll run the counter. Turning it on. He's got the first down. He's at the 20. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Hurricane.
And it's the game-breaking speed you see right there. He takes it all the way to the house. It's that speed. That's the reason why a lot of people thought if he had declared for the NFL draft, he would have been playing on Sundays now. There's just not a lot of running backs in college football that can run like this guy.
And it's so nice to have that guy back. Like, to keep that guy on your roster, it's like recruiting the best player in the country, right? You got one of the best backs. To be able to keep that guy on your roster was the big offseason good. Like, you mentioned the NFL can also transfer, can go make money elsewhere. To keep him on the roster, and he shows you why. This guy is the catalyst, one of the best in the country at his spot.
Caught in the backfield, it's Barnett. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Tells the play fake, wants to throw on first down. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. The Broncos with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. 2nd down, gonna throw it. Between the hashes, it's Boyd. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. They've got a good chunk of ground to cover on 3rd and long from the 41. Looking to throw. They're all over it. And he gets rid of it.
We talked to the coaches coming into this one. They know field position was going to be a huge factor for them winning this one. They had a really nice punt earlier in this game. Great job getting down and covering it. Won't surprise me if they decide to play it safe again here on 4th.
Cover guys do their job, and they get him stopped at the 22-yard line. Miami's offense comes out ready to go to work. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Caught on the RPO. Makes the catch, but goes no further, and it'll be a short pickup on that one. Last completion picked up a couple. Here comes 2nd and 8. Here's Mensah to throw. Moves to his right. Trying to make magic on the scramble. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. Offense getting set for first down. On the ground, it's Pringle. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in second and short, not a good job by this defense.
He'll be dragged to the ground, but it'll be a first down. And the Canes have their offense in high gear. Here's the give off the left side. 9-yard pickup on the play. It's now 2nd and 1.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
It's picked off, and they ruined the drive with a turnover. He couldn't quite get loose on that return, but he'd already made the play, and they've got it at the 35. They'll try the counter. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Motion from the back. Rides to the back. Nice move to keep running. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. 1st and 10. Fresh set of downs going up top. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
And how about the defense getting home with the pass rush? Playing man coverage in the back end. You need to win up front. Those guys got to get to the quarterback. Do a great job rushing the passer. I can play man when I got a pass rush like that.
On play action. Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
And a lot of times when you see running backs catch the football, man, they've got a little bit of space to operate. That's great coverage. Being right there when he catches the ball to deliver the hit, to make sure he doesn't secure the catch, elite coverage.
That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. And the Broncos line up to punt it away.
I'm literally walking over to that guy. My man, thank you so much for saving my run. That could have been really, really bad. I could have been benched, but you got my back. Appreciate you, my man.
They're backed up, 1st and 10 from inside their own 5, and they'll try to get this drive started.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Throwing, Mensah. Just missed on the connection, incomplete. Ton of ground to cover here on 3rd and long. The handoff. He was looking everywhere for more running room and couldn't find it. He'll be 4 yards short, and it's 4th down. And the Canes will line up to punt it away. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Not a lot of room to make this catch. Good coverage on that one, and they get him almost immediately. Western Michigan has it back as they send the offense onto the field. Nothing but punts as a result of the first 3 offensive drives, hoping this one gets a little more done. Drops back on 1st down. Out wide left, it's Boyd.
And I love when my quarterback sees zone and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
Looking for room, it's Hatcher. They make the tackle, but not before he picks up the 1st down. We've reached the break, and Miami is holding on to the lead. Let's take a look at the numbers through the first quarter. They've got a first down here to open the period. Fresh center down's going to the air. And he can't connect on the throw. It's incomplete. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. He's looking to throw. Back's got it on the screen. Makes his man miss. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. They'll snap it from the 28 in field goal range, but it's third and short. He did everything he could to find enough running room, but he'll be stopped about 3 yards short of the first down marker. It's fourth down. And on fourth down, here comes the field goal unit. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. That'll bring him to within 4.
And you want a touchdown, and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Deep in the end zone, it's Pringle. They drag him down at the 22. He gambled for the big return out of the end zone and came up a little short. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Maybe picked up a couple. He's down at the 24. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Mensah buying time to his right. He'll pull it down and run. Slides, avoids the hit. What a play to convert on second and long. They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a first down. Hits inside. It's Compton. Hit and stopped right there. Not much on that pickup. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Now he's looking to throw it. Rushes on. And down he goes. Not sure exactly what led to that, whether the protection wasn't right or the quarterback just didn't see it, but the result was a negative play and a sack.
Well, one thing I do know is that quarterback had no chance to get that ball downfield. That pocket was breaking down. It was breaking down quickly. There were just too many bodies in that backfield for the QB to make anything happen.
We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And, of course, he said the open one. But we know who he really wants to go to on third down.
The best one. I mean, I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer, but you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
Long way to go on second down. Running inside. It's Compton. They get him on the ground at the 33, but not before he picks up 6.
Listen, you got to be able to know what play to call and what hole to go through. Like the line blocks for a certain hole. Good job getting through the hole, getting what was blocked, getting a nice positive gain, making your situation really good on the next down.
Quick pass to the left, trying to get it to the marker. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 13.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on third down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is. You saw it right there on that play.
And I think this is the part of the field where your alert should go up. Like, the radar should go up. These touch passes, like, to get to the perimeter. You've got the middle really secure with bigger bodies and more people in the box. So, nice job by this defense, seeing the ball spit out wide to a playmaker, being ready for it, and getting him on the ground.
Well, this defense knew they had a tall task playing against this Heisman-caliber quarterback, and the best way to affect him is with pressure. They were able to hit him on that play, and that forced the incompletion.
Darian Mensah from the gun on third down. Touchdown, Miami! Fit it in the window for the score. And
And this connection is on fire to start the season. Not one, not two, but 3 games in a row he's got a receiving touchdown. They continue to find the playmaker, and I don't think it's going to end after game 3.
And they tacked on the extra point. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Here comes the Broncos offense to start the drive. There's a little more urgency attached to this drive. They've only been able to put up a field goal and start this one down 14-3. Play action on first down. Extending the play. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
Yeah, how about this defense, man? That's the 3rd sack of the day. They've been putting pressure, getting him on the ground. Not something they've been good at throughout this season. This defense playing better because they're getting more pressure on the quarterback.
Here comes the heat. Pressure's there, and he gets rid of it. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss.
And unfortunately, this guy's been beat like a drum. He's been hit, sacked a bunch of times already, and another hit right here. I'm literally looking at my offensive line and be like, dude, I need some more time. You got to protect me better than this. Give me a chance to complete some passes.
Look out! Going to try to get it himself. Didn't get past the marker when he started his slide, and now it's 4th down. The Broncos will call on their punt team. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Making his first move. Makes a move. Spins away. Really nice job all the way around. Got a few blocks, made a couple of moves, and a good return on that one before he's pushed out of bounds. Here's Darian Mensa to throw. Oh, pressure's coming. QB got it himself. Crosses the 35. Out of bounds there. Nice pickup on the play. Spotted at the 32. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. They've got it down to the 32. 1st and 10 coming. Back to throw. It's Duckworth. Turns it upfield. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the 1st down. The Canes come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. From the gun, it's Pringle. Breaks into the open. They get him on the ground, but not before he rumbles all the way to the 5. And now the Broncos call their first of 3 timeouts. And that got under their skin a little bit, having to use the TO after giving up the 1st down. And the Hurricanes trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. Trying to save time on defense, they use their 2nd timeout. And now what will they come up with on this 2nd down play? They've pushed it ahead to the 4. They'll try to cash in on 2nd and goal. The snap sets up to throw. And that's good for the completion percentage and bad for the yardage. They lose ground on that one. And with that, the Broncos use their final timeout. They'll take a moment to gather their thoughts and put together a plan for this 3rd down play. It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long. They want to throw it. Just gets rid of that one.
Well, this is a disappointing drive for the offense, considering where this drive started, in their opponent territory. Now you're 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
It's good. And that lead grows even bigger.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
Guys, we're about to get another look at this Western Michigan offense. Running out of time here in the 1st half, and they do have a chance to make this a 1-possession game.
And so you got to locate your best players and get them the football on this drive. You're down in the game. There's obviously a lot of football left, David, but on this drive, in this 2-minute situation, best players got to touch the ball.
And this could get into pressing mode, right? Like you go into the half down a couple of scores, it starts to, the pressure really mounts. Good opportunity to take some of that pressure off, get some momentum, energize this squad going into halftime.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here.
And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. So Miami signals for a timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. On the return. Looking for running room, he'll get it to the 43-yard line before he stopped. To the air, it's Duckworth. Still looking to his right. He'll pull it down. Huge play there into plus territory, and they'll mark him out of bounds at the 46. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. The run inside. It's Pringle. He get it down to the 35 before he stopped. 10-yard pickup on the play, and it's a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Oh, he tosses it back. Knocked down in the backfield, 2 yards behind the line. The Hurricanes now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Sells to fake. Under pressure. He can't find his man, and the clock stops with 6 seconds left. Just enough time for one final play in this half. Using his legs, it's Compton. He gets it down to the 28-yard line. Not enough to move the sticks, and now we'll see what they do on 4th. The whistle sounded, and they got it called just in time, using the timeout with a second left. Now to see if they can score before the half. And they head to the locker room. 2 quarters in the books, and time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football studio with scores from around the country. And the Broncos will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He gets a block. He's on the loose. Can they catch him? They won't get him. It's a touchdown.
You can't start the second half any better than that. You're trying to come out of the locker room. You're trying to create some momentum. Taking the first kick of the 3rd quarter back for a touchdown, that is exactly what this head coach was looking for from his players.
And the extra point is good. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Western Michigan ready to get things going right now on offense. They face a pretty tall mountain here, Jesse, down 24, but if they're going to climb it, this is a good time to start.
Sense of urgency's got to be big right here. You just get the feeling at this point of the game, David, they've got to score on this drive. Obviously, their defense needs to get stops, but at this point, offensively, they've got to execute much better.
They got to be super aggressive. Down 24, you're going to need 3 touchdowns, 3 2-point conversions, everything to kind of go your way. So fast and throwing the football.
Rush right in his face. It's caught. Steps out at the 34-yard line. Big pickup on that one in this offense within striking distance. This offense hasn't found the end zone yet. Starting to move. It's 1st and 10. They're all over him. Falls incomplete, and he did everything perfectly except catch the football. Second down coming. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Motion from the wide receiver. Got it in the middle. It's Hunt. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. The Broncos lining up, just needing a few tough inches on third down. They pull him down, but he's got enough, and it'll be a first down for this offense. And the Broncos come to the line with a new set of downs. Sells the run, looking to pass. Got it behind the line. It's Hunt. Good, strong tackle.
And that's really good defense. That's discipline, man. Understanding covering top to bottom, but not leaving the running back with a lot of space. They throw that football out to the flats. They break on it right now. Give up absolutely no yardage. Nice job.
Touchdown, Western Michigan. Just blew his way through a couple of defenders and reached pay dirt.
Well, on that run, he shows you why he's so dynamic. He's got all the tools in the toolbox to hit the home run, David, and they're going to stay patient with him. They know they're not going to score a touchdown every single time they give it to him, but he is that guy that can break the game wide open for this offense. Expect more from him.
Yeah, and then once you start giving it to him, you create that balance on offense. Then you can play action and suck those linebackers up. So it's only going to help this offense make it more two-dimensional as opposed to one. Get the running game going, and then it opens up the pass.
Looking for a gap. It's Pringle. Didn't find a lot of room. Let's give him 2 out to the 20.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Chain gang on the move. It'll be a first down at the 29. These routes have some reads and adaptability built in, and the big fella found that cushion and made the play.
Man, it's so awesome how much offenses have evolved. They know it.
Makes the catch, and he's free. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43.
The defense has got to be able to make a play at some point here in the second half. You're down 2 possessions. You need to steal a possession badly. You need to have a takeaway. The coverage is going to have to be way tighter than on that last throw. Otherwise, this offense is just going to go up and down the field.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. They'll need a bunch on second down. They're changing things up, trying to get everyone set. Straight ahead, it's Compton. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going tempo.
Here's Mensah to throw. Setting up the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. And the Canes come to the line in the hurry-up. Back to pass on second down. Rush is on. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. And now this offense will try to overcome that second down incompletion. Darian Mensah from the gun on third down. Keeping his eyes downfield. Fires on the move. Another incompletion on third down. And the Canes will punt this one away.
Man, this QB is so dangerous. He can get outside the pocket, and right here you could tell he gets outside the pocket. Now I got to make some decisions, man. Do I want to go chase this guy? Do I play coverage? And that's why these mobile quarterbacks can really put you in a predicament. The defense won this battle, but that guy is so hard to corral.
Motion from the wideout. Keeps it moving. It's Hatcher. And they get to him behind the line. It'll be a loss of 2. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. This could have the earmarks of a wasted drive if they don't come up with something on second down from the 13. Off play action. Out wide right, it's Hughes. And he's able to shed one tackle, but still, just a very short gain.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Just gets rid of it to avoid the sack.
Every defense in the country talks about getting offenses in predictable third and long situations where I can bring on more speedsters and I know the pass is coming so I can have more success.
Looking for room. He's got great speed. The speed, the shiftiness, the elusiveness, all on display in that sweet return there. The Canes offense comes onto the field looking to put together a drive. They had to punt it away on their last possession, but man, what great field position this time.
I mean, this is awesome. Like, last possession didn't go great. Now you're set up in an opportunity to get some points, start thinking about what plays I like, Jesse, as I cross the 50.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there, David, and in this position, they like to take a shot right away and try and capitalize on this field position.
Throws it off the RPO. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. It's been said over and over, you have to protect players' head and neck area. This penalty, so important at the college level. The Canes will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. Barrels ahead. Tackled behind the line, and he'll lose one on the play.
Great play by the defense there. And listen, they got to do more of this. Running backs obviously had a lot of success. They got to continue to stop this run game, be physical, and not let this guy beat him.
Throwing, Mensah. Not able to hook up there, incomplete.
You've got great field position here. You got to pay it off. Who is your go-to receiver that can make a play in this situation?
The defense trying to make a stand on 3rd and goal. Still looking. Touchdown, Canes! And the beatdown has ensued. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead.
That play calling menu just gets so much bigger when I got a guy, Jesse, that can do this. Like, he can run the football, such a weapon. We saw it all throughout this game so far, and you see it once you get closer to that red area, man. You get that +1 advantage having your quarterback that can be a running threat.
And the frustrating part for a defense, too, is that even when you're right, you're wrong. We've seen on some of these runs today, guys have been in position to make a tackle, but they just can't get him down on the ground. He's got that dynamic running ability. He's a true dual threat, and right now he's giving this defense all they can handle.
Sells the run, wants to pass. He'll get rid of it. Left side, it's Boyd. They'll get the 1st down. It's spotted on the 49. That's the way to start a drive. Now they'll snap it just shy of midfield. Shakes off the defender. Speeding down the left side. The 10. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Broncos. Sometimes we ask coaches about halftime adjustments, and they go blah, 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 blah. And then sometimes they make some good ones.
Sometimes that blah, 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 blah actually works, but...
He's looking, pressure's coming in, the pressure gets there, and down he goes, and they won't be able to cut into this lead. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. RPO complete. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. And the Hurricanes with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Wide receiver comes in motion. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. We've reached the end of the quarter, and Miami is on top. A quick pause here to look at the numbers as they are threatening to pull away in this game. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up this third down play. It's a flea flicker. Here comes the heat. Nobody fooled with the trickeration. It'll bring up fourth down. The Hurricanes will send out the punt unit.
Number 97 in our formation to kick it away.
Not a lot of room to field this one. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. The Western Michigan offense ready to go back to work. When the defense got the stop, they could have used a few more of those earlier. Still a big deficit here late. Quick give. It's Hatcher. He breaks a tackle. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line. Got 8 on first down. Now looking at a 2nd and 2. Gets the back moving. Across the 45. And the big gain, and they've got it on the 46.
I love that play call, and I love the timing of the pre-snap motion. Because the quarterback was able to get it to the receiver right behind the offensive line, because of the timing, he was able to outflank the defense. That puts him out in space where he's able to use his speed. Nice job with the pre-snap motion and timing.
Caught behind the line. It's Hunt. How about this backer in pass coverage and bringing the big hit stick with him, too?
And defensively, this is exactly what you want, right? You got the big lead, so you can play big zone coverages. Just keep the ball in front of you. Keep your eye on the quarterback. Rally to the football. Gang tackle. And you're going to win this game.
On the run, it's Hatcher. Nowhere to go.
Linebackers in today's football, obviously, guys have gotten smaller. They got to play in space more, cover fast guys out on the perimeter. But how about this linebacker coming downhill and making a physical tackle in the hole?
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Hughes. He works his way inside the 40, but they stop him short of the marker. It'll be fourth down from the 38. No signs of any kind of kickers. They'll leave the offense out there to try to move those chains. Looking for the marker. Oh, he's got some space. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. The Broncos are moving quickly down the field. Trying to establish the run. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. 2nd and long here. Working the ground game. There's a crease. And he's brought down after a nice game.
This is an offense that can move the sticks in a whole lot of different ways. Now you're seeing it on the option here. Great job by the quarterback. Reading the defense. There's nobody there taking him, so he puts his foot in the ground. He gets upfield. And he's got really nice elusiveness once he's out in the open field. He shows you that on that explosive play, picking up the first.
Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Can't get him to the ground. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Looking for the score! Right through his hands. He had a touchdown and just didn't look the ball in. It'll be fourth down.
It's really hard to win football.
Field goal unit's not coming out here, guys. I think they're going to go ahead and go for it on 4th and long. Snapped it, and he has to have it. Lets it go to the end zone. Pick off to stop the threat. And they'll get him down after a solid return. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. And after that interception, things quite comfortable. Big lead, clock winding down. They should be able to take care of business here. He kept those legs moving, got 3 out to the 19. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Fake to the back, wants to throw it. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
Play-action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Stepping to the right. He'll throw it. Right side, it's Pringle. He'll be guided out of bounds at the 17, and a productive play there. And the Canes will punt it away on 4th down. He'll try to make the catch in traffic. He got nothing on the return. Outstanding job there. Western Michigan has it back as they send the offense onto the field. When the defense got the stop, they could have used a few more of those earlier. Still a big deficit here late. Got a man. It's Boyd. Able to haul it in, but right to the ground he goes. Only a pickup of a couple.
Here's the deal. You're down 3 possessions. You know, it doesn't feel likely they're going to come back and win, but we've seen crazier.
Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29. The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop him right here. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again. They pretty much have to keep the offense on the field, and they'll get right to the line of scrimmage. Needs it here on 4th down. Unloads to the wideout. And they can't make the connection on 4th down, and they'll turn it over. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and the clock is definitely on their side. They'll just try to run it out here. Miami's offense comes out ready to go to work. Firmly in control of this game. We'll see if they just try to run out the clock and get out with a victory.
Everybody on offense here should feel really good about their performance today too, David. They had a really good game plan coming into this one, and they went out and they executed at a very high level.
Yeah, lights out, and this game's over. I'm interested to see the philosophy now. Do we keep chucking the pill and you keep trying to score points because it's the defense's responsibility to stop them, or do they just run this clock and say, all right, we did enough today. We kicked them in the face.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
Pressure affects quarterbacks, and this guy's one of the best in the nation. I don't care how talented you are, but if you're being hit, you're not going to throw completions.
Another incompletion on 3rd down. So this field goal unit has been getting the job done. They've already made a couple here today. Absolutely perfect. And now the lead is extended a little further.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, 4th quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we're looking pretty good.
Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. Wide receiver going in motion. Wants to throw one first. Look out! And it's a sack.
The defense has been so dominant up front. You've seen it in these passing situations. That now the 7th sack of the game.
The throw. Out wide left, it's Hughes. He'll be forced out of bounds at the 15, and that gives him some more room to work. 3rd and long right here. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, pressure's coming. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. And the Broncos will bring the punt team onto the field. He'll try to really get into this one. Trying to make one miss. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. This is quickly turning into a celebration, Jesse, as they've taken control of this game.
And they
makes the grab in their space. He's finally shoved out of bounds at the 23-yard line, and a big pickup on that one.
I'll be honest, man. If I had the weapons these guys had offensively, I'd be staying aggressive, too. It's what got them to this point. It's why they have the lead here in the fourth quarter. Take some shots when those opportunities present themselves.
Fires to the wideout. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach.
I'm a little bit surprised they're still throwing the football here this late in the game with this kind of lead. They're on first down, taking a shot, falls incomplete, but obviously they're still seeing matchups that they want to take advantage of in the back end of this defense, so they're letting it fly.
He'll try to do it himself. Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Hurricane! And the pummeling has started. They push the lead out here in the fourth quarter and close to getting back on track and going 2-1. And they finish it off with a touchdown and seal up this game.
And this might be what you call garbage time, and it might not really matter because you know the game's out of reach, but I like it. Keep executing, keep finding some more plays. Hey, maybe you find a play later on down the season you might come back to and say, hey, this actually worked in this situation.
First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. Hits inside, it's Hatcher. Ran through the contact. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few.
Listen, I'm not one for moral victories, and obviously they're trailing by a lot of points late in this game, and they are going to lose, but it is a good sign if you're the head coach of this team that you're seeing your guys out there still competing and still fighting until there's zeros on the clock.
Under heat, and he gets rid of it. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing. Offense a little backed up here, and boy, would it help to convert this third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the middle. He can't find his man, and the clock stops with 6 seconds left. The Broncos decide to punt it away. Searching for space. He's going to get loose. They bring him down strong. Effort by the coverage team, and that's how they'll put a period on this one. This is what you're looking for when you have the better team. Go out and show it. Don't fool around with them. Go out and play to a standard of excellence.
Just dominate. You know you're going to take care of business. You know you're going to win. It's like how many? How many can I win by? And I like that you keep your foot on the gas and just continue to pile it on. It's their job to stop you. Let them do their job. You just keep going on.
It's not about the X's and the O's. It's the Jimmies and the Joes. This is why recruiting is so important in college football. They just had better players. More physical, they were faster, and it showed tonight.
This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. For David Powell.